The next stitch we're going to do is the machine blind stitch, and in your Bernina book you can find the instructions on page 35. That's a good reference page. It shows you what it will look like finished, and it shows you how to prepare your fabric. The stitch we're going to use is the number 7 on the Bernina machine, and it is a straight stitch, and then it does a left zigzag to catch the fabric. The important part of preparing your sample is in the pinning of it. We've already pressed it. We've got a double fold here that serves as our finished edge. Now take it wrong side up towards you and put in a few pins. I'm coming down 1/4 inch and I'm putting in a pin perpendicular. Okay, and then you can put 2 more in, come down 1/4 inch, put your pin in perpendicular. That's important because now when we're ready to flip the folded fabric back, it stops at the pin. We want to expose a 1/4 inch lip. Let's try that again. Fold it back so that it reveals a 1/4 inch lip of that folded fabric. We're using a special foot. It's the machine blind stitch foot. It's number 5. It has a little guide bar. It's very important that when you position your fabric that this temporary fold is touching that little guide bar. So we'll put the foot on, put our threads through the presser foot and towards the back. Position your fabric underneath the presser foot so that temporary fold is touching but not under the guide bar. And I'll go ahead and take my first pin out. I like to put the needle in the down position so it'll stay down. I would recommend you always do a sample on some scrap fabric before you do this on your real garment that you're wanting to do the hem on. So it will do a straight stitch in the fold, the lip, and then do the prick stitch here. We want to make sure it catches, but we don't want a huge bite. Some machines may not catch with the needle right there. So you may need to move your needle to the left to try to get that zigzag to bite into this face fabric a little bit. You'll have to just experiment. That's why it's important to do a sample. Take the pins out as you go. This is a great hem for skirts, for trousers, pajama pants. Okay, we'll stop and then we'll look at it. So on the back side, this is what it looks like. On the inside, this is what it looks like. You can see where the zigzag has done a little prick stitch and just barely grabbed the face fabric. On the right side, this is all you'll see. With matching thread, it will be invisible, and that's why it's called the blind hem. But with our contrasting thread, you will see a little tiny prick stitch. If it's a big stitch, that means your needle has taken too big of a bite, and you'll want to adjust that.